Ekpenyong, receive this blessing. May the spirits of the land guide your steps and protect your family from harm.
Ekpenyong and the spirit of the Cross River. Long before the cities, before the roads, before the modern world reached the forests of southern Nigeria, there was a land where rivers spoke, where spirits walked beside humans, and where the ancestors watched over the living. This was the land of Calabar, a place of thick rainforests, powerful rivers, and ancient traditions passed from one generation to the next. Among the people who lived there was a young hunter named Ekpenyong. Ekpenyong was not like the others. Even as a child, he moved through the forest with a strange confidence, as if the land itself recognized him. While other hunters feared the deep jungle, Ekpenyong walked into it without hesitation. He could hear the movement of animals long before they appeared. He could track a creature through rain, wind, and darkness. But the elders believed something even greater surrounded him. They believed the spirits were watching him. Every evening when the sun disappeared beyond the forests, Ekpenyong would walk quietly to the banks of the Cross River. He would sit there, listening to the wind, listening to the water, because sometimes the river spoke. Not with the sound of waves, not with the splash of fish, but with something deeper, something ancient, something powerful. One night under the glow of a full moon, something strange happened. The flowing water of the Cross River suddenly became still. The wind stopped, the night birds fell silent, and slowly, from the glowing surface of the river, a figure began to rise. She was beautiful, yet terrifying. Her skin shimmered like moonlight on water. Her hair was braided with shells and coral beads, and her eyes carried the wisdom of ages. She was Atai Abasi, the ancient spirit guardian of the river. Ekpenyong immediately dropped to his knees, for he knew he was standing before a being far older than any human kingdom. The spirit spoke. Her voice sounded like water flowing over stone. Ekpenyong, son of Asibong, the balance of the land is breaking. The young hunter lifted his head slowly, confused, afraid. Mother of the waters, what must I do? The spirit's glowing eyes looked deep into his soul. Your people have forgotten the old ways. They take more from the forest than they give. The animals are dying. The sacred trees are falling. And soon, the spirits of the forest will awaken in anger. Ekpenyong felt a chill run down his spine. But there is still hope, she continued. You must travel into Obong Forest, the oldest and most dangerous forest in this land. There you will face the leopard of the ancestors. If you survive, balance will be restored. At dawn, Ekpenyong returned to the village and told his father, Chief Asibong, everything. The old chief listened carefully, then he nodded slowly. My son, he said, every generation the spirits choose someone to protect the land. Perhaps that time has come for you. Before Ekpenyong left, the chief gave him 3 sacred items: a leopard tooth necklace for protection, a wooden charm carved by the village priest, and a spear blessed by the ancestors. With these gifts, the young hunter began his journey. The deeper Ekpenyong walked into Obong Forest, the darker the world became. The trees grew taller, the air became colder. Strange sounds echoed through the shadows. It felt as if unseen eyes were watching him from every direction. Hours passed. Then suddenly, the forest fell silent, and from the darkness between the trees, a massive shape appeared. It stepped into the moonlight, a giant black leopard. Its body was larger than any animal Ekpenyong had ever seen. Its eyes glowed like fire. This was no ordinary creature. This was Ekpe Ukim, the leopard of the ancestors, the spirit guardian of the forest. The leopard stared at the young hunter and then it attacked. The battle was fierce. The leopard moved like lightning, claws flashing, teeth roaring. Ekpenyong dodged again and again, holding his spear tightly. But something strange happened. Even when he had the chance to strike, he refused. Instead, he spoke to the creature. We are children of the same land. We hunt to survive, not to destroy. We must live in balance. The forest suddenly became quiet. the leopard stopped moving, and slowly, something incredible began to happen. The giant animal started to glow, its form shifted, its shape changed, until finally, standing before Ekpenyong was not a leopard, but an ancient warrior spirit, the guardian of the forest. "You have passed the test," the spirit said. "The forest does not need hunters who kill everything they see. It needs protectors who understand the balance of life." The warrior reached out and touched Ekpenyong's forehead. A bright light filled the forest. In that moment, the young hunter felt the strength of the land flow through his body. "You will return to your people," the spirit said, "and you will teach them the old ways. From this day forward, you are the protector of the land." When Ekpenyong returned to the village, the people saw that something had changed. Animals no longer feared him. The river flowed stronger, and the forest began to flourish again. Under his guidance, the people learned to respect the land once more. They hunted only what they needed. They protected the sacred forests, and they honored the spirits who had watched over them for generations. And even today, among the elders of Calabar, there is a story still told by firelight, the story of a hunter chosen by the spirits, a man who protected the balance between humans, nature, and the unseen world. The story of Ekpenyong, the guardian of the Cross River.